Hey everybody, I've been asked by multiple people to make a loot run map, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to start off doing Tiger Bay and then Fort, and then we're going to go to Midnight Sapphire. But to give you a little briefing about them, Tiger Bay is really about weapons and armor. It has a little bit of loot. Same with the Fort, they're pretty much the same, but you really want high loot items that you can sell to like Vulture. Midnight Sapphire is the place to go, but I'll go more into that later on. For each major area, I have three different routes set up, except for the fort. It has an extra spot that you can go get weapons at. But overall, there's three major routes that I'll do at each of the main places: the fort, Midnight Sapphire, and Tiger Bay. Starting out with Tiger Bay, there's three different color codes. The green one is a very easy route where there's not very high level enemies. And then there's the red route, which can be pretty difficult, and then the blue route is the most lucrative of all of them. I have three separate color codes. You can do these routes in starting from Juliet 2 and going to Diamond, or in reverse order from Diamond back to Juliet 2. Either way, they work out fine. So we're going to start off with the green route, which is generally considered the easier route, and then we're going to move to the red route, which is like a medium to difficult route. And then if you want to get a lot of high value items, then you're going to want to do the blue route. What I'm doing today is I'm just doing a short, what I consider the easy Tiger Bay loot run. So what you need for this is two different keys. It's the equipment container key and the pure key. These are the two keys that you'll need. But you don't need these necessarily to find some high loot value of items. So, yeah, you just follow along. And, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off here in Diamond. We're going to clear out the headquarters area because on the desk there is a nice piece of loot and all the containers. This is the UNLRA container. This has some pretty good loot in it. We're going to make our way down to the refugee camp, kill all the guys down here. There's a couple trucks here that have loot in the back of it. We're going to loot them. Then we're going to make our way down to the pier house, which is right here. And we're going to go loot that. And then go down to the end. There's what's considered a golden cache or weapons cache down here at the end that we're going to loot. And then run back. And then that's the loot. It's a very simple, easy loot. Yeah, let's get going. Well, we're off to a good start. Everything is apparently dead here, so we're going here and see if the desk is right here to the left and on the desk. Yep, see this. Diamond ring right on the desk. No keys, no nothing. These doors are all open. Super simple. And then you can check in on these tables as well, because they will have loot on them as well sometimes, and keys. Usually just the UN lab key, which is just over here. It's a task I don't know how to do eventually. But you check the desk and the chairs for loot. I found diamonds for the coral diamond ring. I found pendants, found handguns, tracker tags, snake wine, all sorts of different things on those. This is the container, so this is the one you need the container key for. It's got an ammo container, weapons gear or gear container, which this you left an RPC in there. It can do plate sixes, it can do Phantom, the 3++ vests, and then the firearms container can be shotguns, MCXs, or MP7s, M4s. You can get the 20-inch M4s in this one. So it's really good to loot. So you can go on this side or you can go on the other side of the fence. The problem is right over here at the gate of the fence. Right there. There's usually some guys, and they can sometimes shoot you in the back, sometimes they just ignore you, so whatever. I'm just going this way. So there's guys over here. Sometimes they'll aggro in, sometimes they won't. Just first couple times you come in here, just go kind of slow, take your time. So in the back of these, in this container, you can find NVGs like this. Really good find in here. A lot of times it's not very good loot that's in these, but you can pretty much loot whatever you want. This usually has like shotguns in it, yep. And it sometimes has sights and different grips, so you can loot as much as you want. I'd also make sure to loot these guys too, because they can have rings and bottles of alcohol in them and stuff like that too. Watch out for those guys. Usually a guy that likes to hang out in the grass right there. He's really hard to find. And then there's this. Yeah, like I said, just take your time. Come through here. You'll start to learn where everybody spawns, and they sometimes have alternate spawn locations. Like this guy sometimes spawns in here, sometimes spawns right here. So you come around that corner, he can just see you and shoot you. Alright, now you always want to check these tables because on rare occasions you will find something good on them. I found a black luxury phone on them before. I've only found it one time. I have not found it since. And also watch out, there's sometimes a guy that'll come out of there. This tent right here, they'll come out of the window and shoot you. And then sometimes a guy down here, which we'll check on here in a minute. Another shotgun. See what I mean? The shotgun. But these repair kits, I don't ever get them because they're super heavy and they take up a lot of space. They're not really worth it for me. They're good ones. See the plate 6? Oh yeah, the Velvet glasses. Yeah, I like them. The plate 6, they're really good. They're 3++, but they are super heavy empty. So if you're just running in to kill stuff, this is a great thing to have. Now we're going to come down to the end of the pier here, right down to right about there. There's two bodies that we're going to loot along the way, but there's sometimes a guy right about here, right behind these trees, essentially. He'll be there or at the very end, but it's only sometimes. So here's one of the bodies that you can loot. They can have, you know, cash on them, credit cards. Cash, $22. But I have found like luxury smartwatches on there, so they can have really good stuff. So if you come down all the way at the end, or if you look for the life raft thingy, you can come right here. It's a buried cache, right on the water. I see, that's pretty good. So what I do with the Mosins, just so you know, I literally just take the tri-rail off. They're not really worth a lot. Like this part of the gun is not really worth a lot. I mean, you can take the suppressor if you got room, but it's really not a lot. I'll take that. And yeah, this is basically the run. Now we're gonna run back and oh, I'm slightly overweight. Anyways, we're gonna run back to Diamond. I'll probably fast forward through this so you don't have to watch this, but I will stop by the headquarters at that desk that I checked in, see if there's anything nice on it. Sometimes you can find black credit cards, the titanium watches, the most expensive thing in the game, on that desk. So we're gonna go check that out. Alright, so that was a quick little loot run. It doesn't take very long. It's nice to do like in between missions or if you're waiting for your buddies to do something or whatever, right? It doesn't take very long. So alright, so this is everything that we got from, well, not the air tags, but all this stuff over here on the left. That's everything that we got. Those two NVGs, those are going to sell for pretty good. And same with the diamond ring, sell pretty good. Just in case you were wondering, figuring out, try how I was able to make more room with the shotguns. Like all I did, take off the grip. Makes it a lot smaller. So super easy. You can do the same thing with M4s as well. You take out the magazine, and you take off the pistol grip. It becomes much smaller. So it's an easy way to store weapons to make your higher loot runs too. A lot of times these can have pretty decent ammo. Like the ones in the containers, the CQA ones in the weapons containers, the weapons caches that I was looting from, they almost always have 855. So if you're farming that, it's a great way to do that. Alright, so just that little loot run, maybe $10,404. So it could be a lot better. I've seen multiple times where there's like 3 MCXs in a one weapons container. That'll increase you a lot. I've seen the titanium watches on that desk. Sometimes they respawn very quickly on that desk. So you can get a titanium watch, come back, get a platinum ring, and that'll greatly increase how much money you make. But yeah, good luck to you out there. Essentially, what I'm doing is I'm starting over here. I'm gonna go into the trade depot, kill everybody in here. Then at the checkpoint, there's the code book right here because there's a locked room in here that can basically let you in with all the good loot. Which you see, then I'll work my way over here to the restaurant, and on the second floor, there's some good stuff over there. Then I'm gonna cut back through here, and right here is a Golden's weapons cache. Loot that up. Go back to the UNLRA refugee camp, go all the way down to the pier right here, where you need the pier key, and you can get in here and there's good loot. And then at the end of the pier is another golden cache. Work my way back, go back to the headquarters, where right here is the container, UNLRA container, which you need the container key for, which has good loot in it. And then on the desk will be another high loot item that I make my way all the way back up to Diamond, and then, yeah, reset and re-go again. So, here we go. There's usually a guy who patrols this this road, which is right here. There's a checkpoint down here. You don't have to shoot them. They don't care. You can also loot these guys because they have different stuff on. If you want to, you could loot the sites. It's not very worth it. But these guys, loot the guy that has the AK-19s. They'll sell for a lot. Like these, have a sight on it. It's really not. And inside this room is a weapons or a ammo box that you can grab. Usually a guy over here in that building, and at least one inside here. That vest kind of got. Guns you want to pick up. So I take off buttstock, the magazine, and the trigger assembly, and it just is a 4x1. Got some dates out there, piss them off. Anyway, it's like I was saying, once you clear everybody out, there's a code book right here. Click it. Okay, so the code is 9591. Alright, so there's two ammo boxes in here, that one and that one. Then there's an equipment box and a weapons crate. Crates. Okay, this is the part where it gets pretty dangerous. There's a guy that spawns over there by the house. Right there, house. And there's guys over here to the left, and then there's guys in this building and behind that building. That go behind over here. Yep. Up over here, because there's low-level guys that spawn over here. Yeah. Usually like 4 of them around here. Also, sometimes cold rings and stuff are in the nest. Also, you should loot these keys, because you can sell the keys to Artisan for a pretty good amount, either $60 or $90. There's usually 2 guys over here on this other side of this building. I'm just being cautious of them, because they like to come out of nowhere like this. Another one will come out somewhere. I don't know what's going on. There's sometimes a guy up there on the second floor right here. There's usually 3 guys over there where those 3 bodies are. Keep an eye out on that. They will flank you the second they get a chance to. This is the house I was looking for because right up here. Sometimes there's a guy in here, sometimes there's not, sometimes it's behind. So this can spawn NVGs in here, which it didn't this time. And over here is an ammo container. Sometimes you'll find Glocks in here and some 5s, things like that.
Over here! I found the fucker!
Usually a guy right here in the front truck. Sometimes there's a guy out in the woods. See, that's the guy in the woods. This side here is the ammo box. Again, I would suggest looting. I'm pretty full already, so if I get any, I'll get them. Come over to the back of this building. Hop the fence and walk through, and there's a soldier that patrols over here that we kill. But this will lead us to a golden stash. That's basically what I'm recording right now. It's an easy loot run, relatively easy. I mean, there's sniper rounds, sniper that hits up there. I don't know where this guy is at. You can sometimes, there's a guy that pats here, and he can sometimes be inside of the supermarket right there. So I also like to crouch down right here. There we go. Yeah, I've been trying to convince Pony for weeks now to put up loot runs. I think putting stuff on YouTube is much for him. There's usually two guys here, a guy over there, and sometimes a guy that comes up from over here. Usually one over here by the truck. So this can contain NVG sometimes as well. This usually has like M700s and shotguns in this. Oh. Actually, I don't want that yet. Wait. I'll just come back and grab. Alright. So usually there's a bunch of guys here. There's a guy over there that likes to hide behind the bushes. A guy over here that likes to hide behind the bushes as well. There's a dead body you can... and there's usually a guy over here by this Connex or this one. And a couple guys. So this is the first key room that we're coming across. This is the pure key. And you can see they're looted, but in the weapons crate you can get MPXs, M4s, shotguns and those, and in this one you get Phantoms, Phantom vests, the plate 6 vests, and then of course, these are over here. There's two bodies along here you can grab as well. Right at the very end, you'll see this right over here. It's right next to it. Oh, one in there, nice. Wait, this is an AK-19 I dropped for last time I did this. But those SVDs sell for just over $2,000 each. I'll get them and be overweight. We're not gonna go too. We're gonna go clear out over there, see if anything spawned, and CC. Go peek these containers to see if they actually respawn too. Ooh, and they did. Perfect. These shotguns. Shotguns are not worth it. Plate 6. Plate 6s are extremely heavy. But a Phantom, if you grab a Phantom vest right here, you can fit 3 of these perfectly inside the Phantom vest. So it makes stacking a lot easier, but the plate 6 is a lot harder to stack them. But that also means these guys are probably going to respawn here soon. Get out of here before they spawn in behind us. Definitely make sure to watch out for that corner right there, because they'll spawn over there and shoot you. There's a guy that usually spawns over here. We'll like patrol the woods. There's usually guys up there. The guy that stands right here, but this is the container key. You can get MP5s, yeah, MCX is in here. Yeah. PC, another good one. Especially when you're starting out, those RPCs are awesome. Then the last place you really want to look, inside right here to the left. Right in here. On this desk is usually something nice like this. Single malt scotch. There we go. Sometimes it'd be titanium watches, platinum cards, black cards, all sorts of stuff. And then on these desks right here, and even right here where this spawns, you'll find rings sometimes out there, pendants, credit cards, things like that. So it's always good to check the desk real quick. All right, so that was basically the solo loot run that I like to do. Pretty easy, relatively easy. You know how to, move around and shoot. When we get back, I'll sell all this stuff. Show you how much I actually make. All right, this ammo I'm not going to sell, but all this other stuff. And just like that, $11,356. All right, here's the hard version of the Tiger Bay loot run. It's probably the most loot that you'll get, but it's also the most dangerous. So what we're going to do is basically we're going to come through here, we're going to enter the mall over here, and we're going to go clear it out. The headquarters right here, or the boss's area right over here. Clear that out and clear out the rest of the mall. Then we're going to work our way out over here, go through by the convenience store, and there's a stash right back here we're going to loot. And then we're going to go through the refugee camp, do the pier, which you need the pier key for. There's another golden stash up here. And we're going to do the container over here at the headquarters and check to see if there's high loot on the table. The first, you go through the main entrance, take a left, and it's the one right there. So there's only 3 keys that you need. One spawns all the time here. The armory key for the central armory key, all the time. But sometimes you also find the pier key in the mall, and you also find the container key in the mall, which is up here. So we'll go through and, yeah, I'll tell you where. All right, so this is the way I like to approach. It's a great way to watch out for the little guys around here. Check out over here to see where they're at. A lot of times it's clear like this, but you need to be cautious because right around this corner, there's sometimes a guy that will hide in this bush here, or right here on that corner. All right, this back area is all just clear. So this is the first dangerous crossing right here. I like to kill everybody on the left and on the right that I can see, just in case I die in the mall, I can run back without having to worry about being shot in the back. enough back. I don't care anymore. Yeah, these guys were all reset in a second. Alright, so once you move over here, you saw that guy that was here at the pond. He's sometimes here, sometimes not. But then you kill these guys. There's a guy up top that's usually here. I might have scared him away already. We'll see if he comes back. There is a guy that ran out here. I'll show you a few ways that I like to take care of him. There's a sniper up top here. You can see the tip of his head. There's two guys down below that I like to kill before I go in. Not a big deal, but just makes it less I have to kill inside. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a guy on the other side of the wall from me. So there's really a couple ways you can do this. You could just walk all the way down and then jump over the fence and try to shoot him, or you can do it like I like to. This is a very dangerous game, by the way. I've died multiple times doing this.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
Yeah, see, this is where it gets dangerous. The other way you can do this is with a grenade. Just toss a nade over there. Second one. Don't wait for my stamina to come back. There's also a guy here at the far end usually. As soon as I get my stamina back. I sure didn't die. So there's a vehicle right on the other side. You can see the top of it right here. I like to jump up behind that to give me at least a little bit of protection. That is the armory key. This spawns all. You be cautious. There's sometimes a guy that'll spawn up here. Make sure to check your left and right.
So don't make this any more difficult and just come out.
Always a guy up here. Sometimes he can be in this bathroom over here, so.
Throw down your gun, and I promise I will.
Also, that guy that's up the top of the stairs, he could also be like right in here in this area. So I normally like to go through this area, but I found lately that the spawn rates of the high loot items are sometimes off. So you need to watch out too, because they will flake you from behind. So the boss's area is right over here at these two entrances. You can see they will come out and poke at you sometimes. Good to use this as a little break. There's Gary. See him through the, see his feet essentially. Loot this cash register while I'm here.
There you are, you fucker! Fighting like a man.
The biggest thing with this is just take your time.
Get on the ground.
If you try to rush across, you will be shot by somebody.
This will all be a lot easier if you just crawl out, Merc.
Get all you got.
There's guys below that will shoot at you as well. Not quite sure where that came from.
You like that? You want some of this?
Hey, come out. We're not done here. They're flanking us. Left side.
I know. Where are you going? Get away.
You also probably want to hip fire pretty good right here. Doors are open.
He's retreating. Get him.
Alright, so black credit card. This is a high loot area. They spawn right here.
Watch your left. You have to end this way.
Kill that bastard.
You can also close the doors too if you want a little bit of time. So this is also another high loot area right here. You'll find Muay Thais, titanium watches, shit like that there. Also right here, behind here. But as you see, there's 2 weapons crates in here, and a military crate, and an ammo box. What I like to do is I'll close the door. Loot.
Hey, put your hands in the air and walk towards me, asshole. You hear me?
I'll start looting.
I know you are here. Show your ugly face.
I like to keep an eye on the door when I do this, as much as possible. Especially if I'm doing this solo. Because you heard that door, they're going to come through any second now. That's the boss right there.
Come out. Don't hide, you bitch.
And that's why I like to close the door, so I can hear stuff like that. Scotch spawns up on top of that desk. That's actually over there, not over there. But this is another high loot area. You can hear him coming right now.
I know you are here.
They like to creep up on you, so.
Come here.
See, like, a lot of these guys have the armory key. Also, the boss has BP ammo, so if you ever want to run 545. These keys sell for 90 bucks each, that's why I'm taking them right now. Just in case I don't find anything else to fill it up with. You need to be careful of this room too, because the guy could be in the back over here. The boss will sometimes camp in the back over here. There's sometimes good stuff in here. Usually in this back right part right here is where high loot item will spawn. But out in here, where the flashlight really comes in, because you can highlight rings and stuff like that with this. watch. Right in the butt. But yeah, rings can spawn over on this desk. They're always good to check out. That's great.
Where the fuck are you hiding, you piece of shit?
Yeah, make sure to loot these guys because they generally have a good amount of cash on them. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna go now clear out. I like to clear out the north side first.
You really think I can't find you in my own fucking country?
You can block up these boxes, by the way. You can look down. So sometimes right here is a gold ring. When it does spawn in, it's yeah, so like I said, normally I like to clear up the north side. I'm trying to kill these guys down here so they don't creep up on me. They're not playing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here and clear this area out. So over here, so up top there was a cash register that I already looted up here at Ozzy's. There's also one downstairs. There's also a cash register over here. Sometimes you can pick these guys off here. They like to follow underneath you.
Hey, come out! We're not done here! He's coming from the right.
Just like that. There's sometimes a guy that will spawn back here. It's always when I open up the cash register, he'll tell me. I might have killed him already. And what you can do as well, you are starting to get overweight like I am, and you don't want to run around overweight. You can just find a random spot where people don't normally look. Right here. Drop those right there. Come over here and clear this area. Sometimes guys will spawn out of this area and try to shoot you while you're up here, and there's a guy that sometimes is over here. One and two. If you need suture kits, pain pills, bandages, there's usually stuff in this because it's the pharmacy. You just keep an eye out for guys down below and across because they will come from behind or from behind the store. There's sometimes a guy right over here. Not there today. Sometimes there's stuff here at this table. It's usually not many. And there's a guy right around this corner that has the SVD or a Moses.
Die, you fucking bitch!
Just come over here.
Put down your gun and I promise I won't shoot. Get away!
I know you hear them all down below. They generally never come upstairs. Alright, so if you stay low in this area, they won't usually hit you. Usually. But you hear all the guys down below, there's like 6 of them down there. If you want to do some fish in a barrel type stuff, you can basically come down here and you can toss nades down there, usually kill a couple.
Hey, come out. We're not.
But I generally ignore them. As you hear them all die.
That fucker shot me.
Again, just be cautious of the guys that are downstairs. Just heard a guy. I think he's out the back though. But I'm gonna ditch this here as well because of this. So I'm just gonna drop that. Get this stuff. But what I want to do is I want to come back to this area. I'm going to come back to here because I want to try to loot the boss's area again. Because sometimes it'll respawn. We just give it a little bit of time. So that's why if you find a good spot just to hide the stuff, usually works out pretty good. Right now there's not a lot of people on, so it works out. So you can also kill this guy if there's a sniper up there. Usually a couple guys down below from here. At the beginning I was sniping a few people. The sniper was up here at this box. And then there's 2 guys down below. That's the second guy I wanted to kill. The first one was over here. And you watch out because there's a guy down here a lot of times. You heard the clip. And sometimes a guy at the loading dock. So what I like to do is I like to run, make a little noise, see if anybody will aggro if there's anybody I missed down there. Ammo box, and then downstairs is another green weapons container, which usually has some good stuff. But I'm not too worried about it. Sometimes it works out great where I come back and it's all respawned in and I can just loot it again. Other times it does not work and it is what it is. Also, right here at this elevator, I've found DSLR cameras here all the time. Candy bars are the best. So I looted that cash register. The cash register's over there, and the cash register are Aussies. There's also one down below here. This Aussie's over here. And then there's 2 below me, 2 cash registers below me, so. It looks like the door closed. So here's a good loot spot again. Here's a good loot spot. Here and here are good loot spots. These obviously didn't reset because we just looted them. So also there's sometimes a guy down here, you can just toss a nade up against that wall and you would generally kill him. Alright, so it did respawn. Military laptop. But sometimes, well, a lot of times there's a encrypted hard drive right there. Yep, Army Intel. There's usually one more thing. Oh yeah, let me check back. I guess not. Is what it is, but I already looted it, so even better. Checkpoint. On multiple occasions, I've had stuff loot, like spawn behind me. Also, there's guns over here. More guns. But I've had loot spawn in right behind me after I just looked at it. Alright, so basically what I'm doing, I'm just dumping stuff I don't actually need. Alright, so now I'm pretty overweight. I'm gonna go back and loot that green box, the green weapons container. See if I can pick up a good weapon out of that. And basically how I do this from now on, if I want to continue this run, I mean, you can go back to base right now if you want to. It's really not that much big deal. Well, being overweight is going to be an issue because you got to like jump the fence, but yeah, you can do that. Or you can just go straight down to the checkpoint. Because that's another good reason to clear out the majority of the checkpoint. If you get overweight, you could literally just walk right down here, right to the checkpoint, and we came in right behind those bushes. So, make your way out right there. But me, I'm greedy. And I don't mind being overweight. We'll come down here and hit up this green box. Just be cautious of the guy back here at the wooden dock. And crap. Also, if you didn't notice, on the tri-rail, you can add lasers and flashlights to the side of the tri-rail. So it still takes up 2 slots, but you get more and more stuff on it. Alright, so on the back quarters over here, I have found cameras and snake line, gold necklaces, things like that. So just keep like here as well. Usually a guy right around this corner. Here today. And then at this far corner over here, there's always a guy. Unless you draw him in somehow, he's on. The sniper is up there sometimes. He'll probably be on the other side. And this guy's gone already, so I must draw him in somehow. Alright, so there's a checkpoint right over here. You'll see it here in a second, so you need to be cautious about aggravating them. There's a guy that passed. And sometimes there's a guy to the left here. You can kill him without aggroing the guys behind me, which is over there at this checkpoint. So. That guy, this guy right here, can also be inside of the supermarket. So just be cautious of that. Alright, so up here to the right is usually a sniper. Okay. Just make sure not to hit the guard, the rail right there. What I'm going to do right here is just do exactly what I was doing in the mall. I'm going to drop stuff here because I'm going to jump the wall. Just get my stuff down so I'm not underweight. And I like to crawl here because there's also guys at the checkpoint that we, like just to the left of that house over here, that'll just love to shoot me in the shoulders and kill me instantly for some reason. Alright, so there's an SVD in here. This is the mid-tier one, if you will. It's not the best. It's not really. It's only worth about $1,000 and then AKM. Nothing. find alcohol in there, cash, diamond rings, things like that in those containers. Okay, so there's usually two guys here at this checkpoint. Could be possibly also to the right, and sometimes a guy standing right there. Also a guy that likes to come in from the tent, come over to here. He's gonna get killed. Not too long ago, though. This area might be looted, so we'll just deal with it as it is. I mean, I'm already stuffed with loot, but I'd love more. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to over here. So you can sometimes see guys right through here. You can shoot them through the fence. And then there's a guy that's usually right here, right by the vehicles. And there's two containers, well, three containers back here. It usually has crap stuff in that, but it can have NVGs in there. This usually generally is weapons like shotguns, M700s, and Glocks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a bush back here. Where's that guy? Right behind the porta box. That drops two weapons. And now I'm underweight. I'm going to go... Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Did you loot the pier? Cool. Alright. So there's guys here. You gotta watch out for guys behind the bushes. And sometimes on this table, you can spawn a luxury phone. Huh, there's an expensive smartphone. So sometimes there's stuff on here. Usually it's not anything. I always suggest looting these guys. You get cash. Sometimes they have alcohol. I've seen gold rings, all sorts of stuff on them. You come over here. Yeah, you see they're carrying their shotgun in here. Yeah. So your weapons crate: shotguns, MP7s, MP5s, 20-inch M4s. This usually have plate 6 phantoms, things like that. Ammo box. Didn't loot at all. Then we're going all the way down. So there's sometimes a guy that likes to hide over here, or at the very end of the pier over here. There's two bodies you can loot. That got my... Look for this. Right on the other side. Stash. Oh, yeah. We'll just stop bugging out for a second. Yeah, so... Sorts of stuff in that. You can buy... You can get gold rings, cash, weapons, SVDs. I see a lot of SVDs, CQA1s. You can get the alcohol, this one, the 40-year Scotch. You can rarely get the titanium watches. Always about stealing their cash. someone clears an area out and they don't loot them, go loot them. And if they don't have cash, they generally have a credit card on them. Hey man, somebody just came through here before me and looted all this stuff. I don't know if you're here for it. I'm over here by the fence. Yeah, somebody already looted all this stuff. Everybody's dead, so good luck. Sometimes people aren't very talkative in the game. Alright, so when you come over this way, usually there's guys on this corner. I like to shoot at them when I'm at the pier. Take out like 3 or 4 guys if I can inside. But you need to be cautious of the guys over here because they like to shoot at you the second you come out of the corner. And then there's a guy that patrols up there, down back over here. And there's another one that usually hangs out next to this container. So if you can get up here, it's relatively safe. Yeah, so right there, and then over here there's usually one behind the filing cabinet, a couple there. But here's the container. This is the one you need the container key for. So there's an ammo box in here. Let's see if you like. And then an equipment, which is like armor, stuff like that. And then weapons. So, and took everything. So, let's check inside. There's food containers in here. This one. And this one. This one you can find a lot of times MREs in the 4 container waters, things like that. If you ever need those, you can go get them. But I like to come through here. And of course clear everything, make sure you're not going to get shot. And come back to the back corner over here. A lot of times on this desk is good loot. I found platinum rings, titanium watches, scotches, rums, tequilas. A lot of high-level stuff spawns over there. But inside here, I have found diamond coral rings, pendants. There's a lab key spawns in here, so if you need that, or if you want to sell that, a lot of times it's right here in this corner. You can come over here and check the tables, and check the back of the chairs right here. Stuff will spawn on those as well. Also, I'm assuming everything's dead because it looks like it and nobody's yelling at me. Yeah, a lot of times back here on this table, there's a lot. Usually find like gold necklaces, diamond rings, not diamond rings, gold rings. And then back here, I usually find a diamond coral, the coral ring, diamond coral, I think it's diamond coral, whatever it is, the red one that's gold. So yeah, now it's the waddle back to the base. And I don't know why, when I'm coming back, these guys across the street over here, I'm coming from this direction, coming towards the headquarters, they never aggro. Coming back though, they tend to aggro on me every time. Let's see that. All back to base. Also, real quick, if you still have room in your inventory, back here is a cache, a weapons cache. It's not like the golden ones where you can find like titanium watch and stuff, but you can find alcohol, CQA ones, cash, pendants, things like that. And there's one there. There's one at the Japanese bunker right on the north side of it. So I'll drop the stuff off and I'll go show you that. And it's really close to diamond. It's really close. It's super easy to get to. I've never found anybody here to guard this. Come around on the north side, and right here. Like, here's the bunker. Here it is. And it's a crap one. That happens quite often. So the other one I'm going to go to is all the way over here. So again, I've never found anybody over there. The only thing you need to worry about is fall. Alright, so I'm at the last one over here by the water. Right? That's the Japanese bunker. It's not far at all from diamond at all. There's no hazard coming out these places. And both of them are crap today. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, free loot. It's a good place to check. So, I'm going to head back to the base and we'll see how much I got. Alright, so back at the base now. Alright, so this is everything that we picked up over here. Right here, plus this cash. So I'm going to sell all this. You can keep like the AK-308, the AK-19. This is pretty nice, AK-19. So, it has the lasers on it. It's got the PT-3 buttstock, the AFG-2, Voodoo if you like the Voodoo. I like the Razor. But let's sell this and see what we get. So, at the very end of that, $26,836. That's not including any repairs or ammo that I took in as well. I actually think I came out with more ammo. It was pretty close. Because I also came out with these. So, anyways, I hope you enjoy, and good luck to you. Alright, here at the fort, I got a couple major routes that I like to do. The easy one, that reddish maroon color one, very quick route. You can go in and get armor from an armor box, and there's a green weapons case. Really easy to get to. The green one is a more difficult route. You have to go into the shooting range and into the underground bunker, the ATC. And then you got the hardest route where you pretty much clear the entire main areas of the fort, but it is also by far the most lucrative. And you get the most weapons and armor and even ammo out of it. The fourth spot is it's a black weapons case that's up in a room that's really easy to get to. There's only like 4 AI that sit outside. So it's a great place to go in and get weapons real quick, and you don't need anything fancy to get in there. Here's another quick little entrance way to get some gear here at the fort. The bottom floor of this barracks building. Come through the old service gate, you can clear out and kind of move out behind and get in there real quick. Take very long. There's a black box in there, a nice weapons box. Move in there and clear out some stuff. There's already somebody in there shooting people. Usually there's a guy up in the tower and one right here close by. You're dead. That guy's coming back to his body. So there's a body right here you can loot as well. Sometimes the guy's good stuff, sometimes doesn't. So looks like they haven't made it too far. So start making our way. What I like to do is I like to aim right here because there's a guy in the tower usually, but he's dead still. You help clear that out. Then peek in this corner. Sometimes there's guys really close. Guy in the tower over there, you can usually kill from here, there. And there's usually a guy at least in front of that building and then one in the wall, kind of by those pipes on the other side. Just watch out for them and clear these doors. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm not gonna sell. But essentially you take the gas blocks off of these. It's right here. Yeah, he doesn't care. Alright. So you put it in your inventory. Rip the whole gas block off. Most you can get for the first slot off of that gun. There's a green box right there. It's usually enough. Guys, kill you. Over here, sometimes you gotta watch out for the guy right there. Usually another guy right here. There's also a guy, you can see his head normally right here. A tent. Careful of them. The guy you're probably hearing is upstairs. Where this guy's going, there's a black box. Right here. It's usually got like a phantom vest or helmets or something like that. Then the other one is the A102 key. Or the A102. This is the A103. Come in here and there's a green weapons box. Usually pretty good. It's not good right now. You see it actually has BP 762, which is the best ammo you can get for that. You can sometimes find pretty good stuff right there. And yeah, the guys you're hearing are upstairs. It's usually 1 to 3 up there. So yeah, that's basically it. So you can just quick way. You can usually get a phantom vest in there. Sometimes green container. I've gotten 2 AK-308s in there multiple times. Alright, so another spot here around the fort. Right here. The improvised armory. There it is. This key. This is the only key that you need. The improvised outskirts improvised armory. So you use that key. There's actually a black weapons case in that room behind a bed. Take you over there. These guys are all low-level guys, but you still gotta watch out because they will spam you like crazy. So, take you up there and I'll show you, and it's in daylight apparently. Alright, so if you go upstairs to this back room, this is where it's it up. See some green containers. Yeah, they're okay. Then, right behind over here, this is what I'm looking for. Was not very good. Yeah, sometimes you can find some really nice stuff in this. So, like you can find some of the best MCXs, the M4s, MPX, not MP, the MP7s, things like that. So, yeah, it's right here on the map, and you only need one key. They're pretty easy place to get to. It's all low level guys. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start down here at Delta 3. There's a gate right here you can vault. What I'm gonna do is there's two guys, sometimes three, but usually two guys that are along this fence. I'm gonna go here, kill these guys, kill this guy, and I'm gonna run along the fence. And right about here, I'm gonna jump the wall into the shooting range. I'm going to kill the guys here, and then there's a code. This run requires no keys whatsoever. So I'm going to get the code from this tent, come back, and clear out the underground armory, get in there, and that's where the code will take me. There's a bunch of guns and armor that can spawn right in this area. So we're going to go there. We may end up hitting the ATC where this guy's at currently right now. There's another box in there that I'll probably end up showing you where it's at. It's a black box, and then there's also a high loot spawn in that area where encrypted hard drive can spawn, or rings sometimes too. So we're gonna start it off. Here we go. Yeah, be cautious. They sometimes well, I mean, they know when you're coming.
Enemy spotted. Firing.
All right, so let me show you a trick real quick too. So this guy's like right on the other side of the.
This will all be a lot easier if
Draw him over to,
all out.
and then you just go right here.
Hey, come out. We're not done here.
See? Super simple. If you want to, you can check up here. Make sure everybody's dead. Vault over. Is to get guns. All I'm looking for. So AK-15s, AK-12s, AK. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the grip off, take the magazine off, and take the buttstock off. So there's a 4x1. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Alright, so another thing you can do with these guys specifically, because they have attachments, so if you're already full, what you can do is take the V-block off, stick it on these guns, and then take the laser off and stick it on this gun. That will increase the value of this gun by probably like 300 bucks. It's pretty good amount. Right now, because we're going to be moving over this fence, and I want to stay light enough to where we can climb. So every once in a while, there is a guy that will patrol the woods here. Just be cautious of him. And what we're going to do is we're literally just going to walk up to this, and there's a spot where we can climb. There it is. Yep. Alright, so I head over here, get my arm stamina back. Alright, so there's usually 3 guys in here. One by the door right here, one at the tent, and then one out in the field sometimes.
Fight like a bitch.
That's probably the guy on the other side of the wall here.
Come out. Don't hide, you bitch.
Alright, and if you look right here, smart luxury, or a luxury smartphone. Pretty rare. I don't think I've ever actually seen that before. Was not expecting the second guy. But be cautious coming around this corner because the guy at the tent can shoot at you.
Come out and get on the ground.
Also, the reason why I took this one for teens with the pillar sells more, sells for more. Just like the AK-74Ms, anything, they're worthless. Somebody died here.
Over here. I found the fucker. I know where you are. So don't make this any more.
So I'm just clearing out these guys because they sometimes shoot at you when you get close. That's the other guy I was waiting for. See him in the building. So that guy at the building, I really hate to deal with. And then there's another one that's sometimes in the back of that building that will come shoot you the second you go to look. That might have been the guy. Just kind of aggroing them out. That's all I'm really doing. Just lure them out so I can get them in the open and shoot them. Tunnel downstairs. You take care of that. I like to write that down somewhere, which is why you hear the music, this audio cut out. So yeah, sometimes they run up on you like this, outside of the fence. Sometimes they stay. Yeah. Also, another little trick too with it. I don't know why, but if you put the V block on second, sometimes it doesn't work. If you take the laser off, put the V block on, and then put the laser on, it works fine. So if you have trouble with this, that's why. See? Fine. If I do it the opposite way, it doesn't really work out. So if you saw a guy like over there, sometimes they walk up the hill and come right to there. So to keep an eye out here to the left. Sometimes they like to come and shoot you. But I like to perch up on them and do it that way. And check over here where that guy was. There's usually 3 guys down here.
You really think I can't find you in my own fucking country? You are so much. Come out and get on the ground. I know you. Show your ugly face. Come out. Midnight Sapphire. Where are you, Merc? We're not done playing yet.
Alright, so you need to watch out when the doors open like this, because they can shoot you through.
Hide, you bitch.
I shoot you through the door, but when you right to peek, sometimes we're right there. And there's a guy that likes to hide in the corner there, so if you got a grenade, just toss it in there. So this is the first container you can come across. Sorry about that. I got a visual bug for some reason. Alright, so I'm gonna drop. I don't like them. Belts. I might end up dropping that later on. Yeah, we'll see. Get back in here. But this is the visual bug that I got, just in case you ever wanted to know. Don't know why. Been in the game forever. Gotta come back and get in. Worry about the good stuff first.
Throw down your gun. Out of ammo. Reloading.
Yeah, just throw another nade. Think that went in? I can't tell.
That fucker shot me.
Alright, cool. Good times. Hey, stick one. Alright, so with these guys. Alright, so what you want to do with these, literally just rip the gas block off. Whole thing right here. AKS 74U gas. Just whole thing off. That's almost $400 right there. So per slot item, that's one of the best things you can get. Especially when you're going to be looting a bunch of people. Another snake. Snake one's not the most valuable thing, but it's better than nothing, you know what I'm saying? Watch. Ooh. It's kind of weird though, the expensive smartphone actually sells for less than the actual regular smartphone. Alright, and just so you know too, you can't take the gas block off while it's in their position. You have to put it in your inventory. Just, yep, take it off then. Other good stuff, or the terrible. If you like this ammo, you can. It's usually M80 or M81. Not really worth it most of the time. Another Phantom. Alright, so the reason why I like to do the 4x1s, you can fit 3 of them inside of the Phantom vest. So I put it in my inventory, 3 of them. Super space efficient. Again, so with this, I take these off. So the reason why I don't take the PT3 buttstock off is because you can't buy those. It's one of the best ones you can get for these. Just come in here and I shove it in. The other thing you need to look at too is these usually have pretty decent ammo in it. This one has BS in it. Sometimes they have BP ammo. Want them, take them. If not, yeah, it is. Alright, so those are all looted. See, I'm overweight now. Trick I'm going to show you. And it's daytime. I thought he had a different gun. So, you can come over here now if you want to loot the ATC, which there was a guy here. Alright, you hear that guy that was over here? Guy yelling? It's the guy that you need to watch out for in the woods. There he was. Alright, so when you come out here, be cautious. There's a guy that will patrol up and down this road, and then when you peek this hill, right at the top of the gate, there's usually a guy right here that will shoot at you almost instantly. So it's really hit or miss, but a lot of times you'll be dead before you know. Yo.
You still working on your things?
Yep. Yeah, I'm recording a thing at the fort.
Okay, I will. Fuck off.
It's all good, man.
We're down in general when you're done.
All right, man. I'll probably be down there in like an hour or so.
Okay, cool.
Cool, man. Alright, so sometimes there's a guy that'll be over here, and then this blue building. I generally, when I'm coming in from the beginning, I like to snipe the guy that's at this door. Just because it's so much easier to take care of him, because he'll aggro otherwise. And if you really want, there's a... right there. It's usually not worth it. Sometimes there's a guy up top you can shoot at right here. Usually the guy's over here, behind the truck, and along here. But somebody's already been here, so... it is what it is. But there is a spot in here, 2 spots really. There's a black weapon, armor container, and then there's also a high loot drop here. I'll show you that in a second. Also, if you want to pick up these keys sell for $90 each. The Artistan. All right, so right here, see with this guy. Got a phantom. Oh, jeez. Yeah, 1.2%. Anyways, so inside here is phantoms can spawn in here. So, it's a great little spot to do stuff. Alright, so down here in the offices, you can find stuff on the tables. It's kind of rare to find stuff, like actual valuable stuff. There's usually like food and drinks and things like that. But when you come upstairs, the guy that's always around this corner, right there, right at the end of this hall, always right there. So, there's a high loot area right here on the desk, right here. Sometimes an encrypted hard drive will spawn in right here. So keep an eye out for that. But again, you can check all the offices. Sometimes there's pendants, sometimes there's rings, sometimes there's snake wine, things like that that's here. So the other thing you can do, because the top's pretty much cleared out already, you can come get the code, which you can go inside and get armor or ammo. 7594. So you can also look in here for stuff too. There's like random loot. There's also a food container right here in the corner. So if you need food, it's a good little spot for it. So, come up to the top of the stairs. There's never anybody in here. In here, but out here, there's usually a guy to the left and a guy to the right. The guy to the right already shot. The guy to the left is not here. So, he got shot before. So you need to watch out for the guys at the headquarters. They're already all dead. And with the snipers on the roof. Come up here. Type the code in here. Come in and bam, ammo box. So be now you're gonna be like, alright, what do I actually want? Yeah, you can sit up here and snipe guys too if you want to get more kills. Try to clear out the area. And sometimes too, you can up on here, you can see guys through the roof. So if you want to attack the headquarters, like this guy. And these guys have sniper rounds. So 7.62 by 54R sniper. Alright, I'm going to make my way out of here and I'll get to the gate and I'll show you how I get over the gate without having to vault, essentially, with being overweight. So. Alright, so I made it back to the gate, and I'm overweight, because I can't vault. So what I do is I come over to these boxes and start walking up them and start side strafing. You get up on top of this box, right here, and then you basically open up your inventory and drop your bag. It usually goes over. That is the first time that has ever happened. Oh, it's right here. That was super weird. Okay. Anyways. Round two. Pick it up into the corner. Grab your bag, goes right over top. You can take your backpack, and then waddle your way all the way over to Savannah or the flight point. Alright, so now that we're back here at Savannah, here, take everything, well, almost everything, and I'm going to sell it all and see how much we made. Alright, so, things over there now. All this stuff over here. Got a key. Alright, so just in that short little period of time, I got some ammo on it. Good. I got a belt. I got an extra phantom vest. It's brand new. Got a bunch of ammo. And I made $11,462. Got it. Guy in the tower. He's just as oblivious as real tower guard.
Yeah.
Dead AI.
Dead players here. Click.
Yep, I heard it too. Just so you know, if anyone dies, it's going to be terrible coming back.
Yes.
Oh, what's up, man? Need a phantom?
No.
But I can shove it on my ass and still have room. Hey, did you go to the underground bunker, man? Cool. Alright, take it easy, man.
Yeah, this is a scary. Well, still dead. There's dead AI here.
They're not rotten yet.
No, this is pretty fresh. No flies yet. Oh, there's a.
Good for that guy.
Sniper's in the other tower, but I'm not going to mess with him.
Okay, I'll kill them all.
Yep. Holy shit. Double bleed. I got.
It doesn't have to end this way. Just surrender. Hey, put your hands in the air and walk towards me, asshole. You hear me? Hey, put your hands in the air and
M2 in
walk
here.
towards me, asshole. You hear me?
Oh, I got the bug.
Yeah.
It's not as bad though, because it's daytime. Let me know when you're ready.
I will be here shortly.
Hey, come out. We're not done
Almost
yet.
done with my surgery.
You think you can run forever? I'll find you.
I wish I could shoot through these doors.
Stop fighting like a man.
Yeah, I have a darkness bug where, like, if you want look outside, then boom, it's daytime. And when it's a little bit darker outside, it's a goddamn horror movie. Like, you can't see any of these walls when it's nighttime.
Yeah,
Are you
and
ready?
I can't see him. Or yeah, go ahead.
One to the right. I'm gonna nade.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I blew the light out, I'm pretty sure. Are you ready?
Yep. Oh, I guess I'm not.
I got him. Did you forget to reload?
No. Just I just need to get good is what that was about.
Oh, you died!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
All the loot's for me.
I have no idea how I just survived what I just did.
Okay.
They spawned in.
It sounds like a war zone out there.
Yeah. Glad they're fighting because they're. I mean, it was Pulp Fiction for me. Like they shot everywhere but me.
Wasn't very good in here.
Yeah.
There's M2 in here. There's who's in the 3 hit blackout, right? Oh, I got
Yeah.
U56. Never mind.
Oh, that's fine.
New nade.
Yeah, I will take.
And daytime. Our guys on the tower. What, do ATC?
Yeah, I don't care.
Sounds like somebody's already in the headquarters, so I'm cool with whatever, man.
Yeah, I kind of want to do headquarters though. I want to, yeah, because there was definitely people to my left when I came running in. To our left.
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, this kid really needs a 100 round drum.
Yeah.
Yeah, Belfast would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, wouldn't that be? That would be hysterical.
Or anything?
No, I'm actually, yeah, I got my tourniquet on fast.
That door guy's dead. Or, they kill everybody. Oh,
I just heard a grenade.
yep, third floor. This guy-
Oh, fuck that!
Yep.
Come on! Is that all you got? Oh, fuck that hit! Need help! Reloading!
Yeah, there's 3 of them here.
That's fine. You guys need more nades?
No, we got more nades. He's up on top.
That player in here. You guys need the boss?
No, we got him already.
Alright. You guys want any of the loot?
Get what you want, man.
Alright.
We're doing a task, so we've got our stuff. We're just looking around.
Alright.
Oh shit! No, Drew's still up there, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm here.
Where you at, Drew?
Yeah, Drew's here.
Oh, is that you in the hall?
Yeah, he's up here
nice,
with
that's
us.
you. Nice, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I saw another body. I thought it was his.
You get the
Yeah, come in here. There's a military laptop. And there's an encrypted hard drive on the coffee table.
I need dog tags.
charger. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a
You
black.
guys talk to us? We don't need anything.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Hey, you guys got the key to the second floor armory? Because I do if you want it.
It's already open.
Yeah, it
Oh,
should
nice.
be open already.
There's not a lot of stuff in there, but maybe not. Maybe useful to you, but I'm good.
No, you're good, man. I need nothing.
Yeah, I did. Well, I really got one.
Hey, which room is it?
Right. Go straight there. Oh, wait, and then go take that door. Go in that door, and then to the left, you'll right down that hallway.
Okay, Drew, we're heading out, man. We're leaving. You guys have fun. We're leaving.
All right,
All right,
man.
man.
See you guys.
Yeah, it'll be like
Alright,
maybe
catching
10
up.
minutes before they respawn, so we'll be good.
Drew, we're going.
All right, Drew, we're going.
Out the way we came in.
I know, right? Drew, come on, Drew.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking around. Never been here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no worries. I got gear if you want some extra gear. That base.
Yeah, I'm alright for now. Take this vest.
God damn it. There's a gold chain on the ground. I gotta pick it up now.
Are you already full?
Oh, dude, I am thick with ammo still.
Oh,
So much ammo still.
The RPG. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that one's at 80, or was at 80, and then I got shot up. Alright, yeah, let's head out.
I just kind of want to go up to him a little bit later, and just like as we walk by, like, come on, Drew, keep up.
I'm gonna go out the front.
All right.
I see a guy out front. Damn it, Drew, keep up! There you go.
I feel like I'm gonna be saying Drew for like the next few days. Every time I'm lagging or something. Uh-oh.
Drew's too slow.
Drew. What did Drew do now?
Alright, I got too much shit on me now.
Okay. I hardly have anything.
Oh, do you want to make room for this mortar? Oh, you can't put a mortar in a bag. I'm gonna take them. Dude, I got way too much shit on me.
I'm going to.
Half of it's ammo. Yeah, I know. I really want to know how much weight I'm actually carrying, because I got a bunch of shit on.
Goes in the head, you'll die.
Alright, buddy, look at this loot.
Yeah, but sometimes like if you have better, more coverage, then the chances of you surviving are a lot higher.
Oh my gosh.
And I got the mortar, too.
Holy cow.
Like, I had to start putting ammo, because I had so much in the vest.
That is impressive. Oh my god, I love that I'm using all this crappy 300 blackout, like all my craps and stuff.
But looks like someone's looking for Drew.
We know where Drew's at.
This guy's like, who the hell are these guys?
God damn it, Drew.
$12,728.
Damn.
Alright, everybody. Welcome to Midnight Sapphire. So I'm going to be showing you what I label as the blue route on the map that I have, on the routes map for Midnight Sapphire. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and loot all these villas and clean them out. There are two keyed buildings that you will need if you really want to make some good money. But the good thing is, just by going through here and killing people, you have a good likelihood of finding the keys. So one is the Cake Key, and then the Monica Garage, which are these two keys. This one has a safe that you're going to want that usually has something decent in there. And then you have the Monica Garage key. Can't fucking talk right now. Anyways, so inside the garage over here, you can find a green weapons case, the good green weapons case, and then a black armor case. There's also an ammo case in there as well. So I'll take you through and I'll show you how I search the villas. You can find luxury phones, tequilas, golden rings, elaborate rings, pendants, different things like that at these places. You do need to watch out. There's a pretty decent amount of AI here. AI will also camp on the back of the buildings and here. So if you want to just clear through these and then come over here, just make sure you don't get shot through the windows. Back here, there's usually a couple guys that will post up right there. And then over here, there's usually 4 guys in this building, little complex right here. But again, the safe is in this building, and the garage for good loot is in. Like I said, we'll just go through it. I'll show you how I loot. If I don't find anything, I'll probably speed up the footage. and then kind of stop at, when I find something. But you'll see the main areas of where I look, and that's basically where you need to look because they can spawn in those areas. So let's get this started. Right off the bat, there's a guy right there. Alright, so normally I can sit here and look through them. So normally, anyways, I like to go right here because you can see him right through here. You can shoot him in the back of the head there. But it's pretty chaotic at the start. So when you come to these places, search the patio furniture. Like here, there, and also on the chairs, you can find rings and tequila and all the good stuff on there. Not extremely high loot, but high loot items can spawn on those. Couldn't tell if it's me making noise or somebody else. Yeah, there's another guy to the right. Alright, let's kill these guys. Show you how I loot. Alright, so when you come to these places, you want to check the countertop, the kitchen table above here, and then on the chairs and the tables. The nightstands like this, and then, so I have also found loot here at the end of the bed before. That's pretty rare, I found though. Then on the ground here, on the edge, and even inside the bathtub, stuff can spawn. And then next to the bathroom, stuff can spawn over there too. Someone just yelled at me to die, so... yeah, we'll find them eventually. So anyways, like I was saying before, you need to check the lawn furniture. Because, yeah, I mean, you can find, like, basic tracking tags and food and water and stuff like that on them. But, like, you can find other stuff as well. Usually what I find in these places are pendants, cell phones, or the smartphones, expensive smartphones. I find luxury smartphones on furniture outside a lot of the times. But yeah, it just puts a shadow on everything, so. Cooler here. Another one that It's got the cooler that you can get into. Anyways. Alright, so this is the locked one. Now, in the next video, I'll be doing what I call the red route, which goes from here to here to here. Well, at the Groundkeeper Depot, there's actually a code you can get for this villa. And I actually got this, I just did it before here. So for me, it was 3922. Which I just wrote down a piece of paper next to me, or you can do a Word document, or whatever, right? You come in here, there's a purse. And I have found titanium watches in here, just like this. See, this was a really good one. And that code that I got here again at the Groundkeepers Depot will stay the same code the entire time. So it does not rotate codes like the Underground Armory, things like that. So if you want to, get that code one time, and then every time you come back, you can then loot this area with this exact same code. And it's really not that hard to get. One of the ways you could do is literally just fly to Foxtrot 1, go over here, grab this. If you don't want to run around and potentially get killed, you can literally go back to Foxtrot 1, back to the hotel, come loot this real quick. And if you remember, there was 3 people I had to kill immediately to come in here, but honestly, usually it's 1. Kill 1 guy, come in, grab that loot, and get out and do whatever you want. Once you've done this quite a few times too, you can start pushing through a lot quicker. Just scanning the main areas that loot spawns. Also, there's a lot of times they like to camp right here on the porches. There are certain spots where you can see through and actually be able to shoot them before they shoot you. There are some bigger gaps right here. I like to use this on the other way when I'm coming up from the other side, where I have a good view of the porch. So just keep in mind to look for those gaps. There we go, gold ring. As you see, I could barely see it. But once the shadow's on it, it highlights more. I love having the flashlight on. Even when it's daytime, I love to use a flashlight because it adds a little shadow. Now the AI will yell at you through the building because they see the flashlight through the building. So. Alright, so I'm almost done with these. I might as well finish going down. You see where this spawns? This is where a lot of stuff likes to spawn. Same with here. And then the chairs. Stuff will spawn on the chairs. Start going across the street. Alright, so I like to go to this side, over here. This is, I mean, it's an okay house, but really, this is where I want to go next. because there is a safe in that building, and it's generally considered one of the first places that you go to loot. Check outside. There's usually a guy that's over here in the woods. There's usually a guy out front over here. And there's always a guy out back over here, at least one. I'm gonna go check over to the right. Pretty sure this is the guy that's usually right over here. Sometimes there's a guy up top that'll like sit at the top of the stairs over here, right there, these stairs. Alright, so I'm gonna come in here, this is getting the cake key. There's two guys, there's usually a third one up there. Sometimes there's one outside over here on the other side of the house, but you come right back to the back over here. Right here is the, hear the guy outside.
We're not done here.
There's another one out back.
What are you hiding, piece of shit?
Alright. So again, you search around the bathrooms, search around the bedrooms. Back over here real quick. I found alcohol and cell phones and stuff like that in here as well. I found some golden rings in the bathroom as well, on the sink and down here where the ammo's at. Oh shit, sorry man. I just killed a bunch of AI, I figure you're one coming in.
Copy, copy.
I already got the safe, by the way.
No, you're straight, man. I'm heading to the hotel.
Yeah, have fun in there.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is a popular place to get loot. Yelling. Sure where that, but I want to go over to the garage house, which is over here. You need to be cautious about guys right over here and to the. I'm not sure there. Come find me. I could have sworn I saw him over there for a second, and then I went to ADS. I didn't see him at all. So there's a guy that's usually up here as well that you can sometimes see peeking. So in here we got the black armor container, the weapons container, and then an ammo container over here. Let's see where we go. Alright, for the Mosin, I take the tri-rail off. It's really not worth a lot, so. Alright, so now coming into these buildings, so you can find stuff over here, like all over the place. I would check underneath the table as well. I generally don't find any high loot items inside the kitchen areas, except for one exception. I almost never find them. But again, check all the surfaces, beds, the lamp areas. You know what I mean. Then at the end over here, you can find them on the ground sometimes and on the couches. Hear that guy outside. I think it's that friendly I ran into earlier. Suture kit? No. Can't tell if that was AI or not. Whatever. We'll go out there in case. If you're overweight, you can always take a magazine and the strip off. You can also take the buttstock off, and then they fit inside the vest. Just like that. Garage. I saw that guy right here to the left. Jesus. Look at that movement. Okay, so let's loot these guys and we'll go over and finish the rest of those guys off. What's going on here? Apparently there's all here. Whoops, that's nice. Alright, so there's usually two guys over here, a guy over here by this bench, and then four guys in this building. Usually one on this road, and then one right up here. And it has an SVD that overwatches. So lately I've been finding 1 to 2 guys inside the house over here. So just be cautious. Yeah, I just got 2 Louisa keys. Which is the Lakeside Villa key, which has the high loot over here. I'm just looking to make sure that this place is clear before I start looting everything else. Okay. It should be the last guy. Sometimes there's guys down below over there that like to shoot at you, like that guy. Shoot. There's also a guy that usually right over here. He's on the other side of the fence, and he likes to shoot me. Alright, so there's an equipment container here. It's usually garbage. It's kind of last resort, and a medical container. You can use this. This is a task item area and a Jana key. I rarely find anything back here. Like, I've stopped looting back here because it's so rare. But I mean, if you got the task to come in here, just come check it out real quick. It's the same thing with this one, where I've never found anything inside the kitchen area except for food and drink. You got the table over here, over there, and on the ground, and then back here where the hat's at. I rarely find anything good. Over here, like nothing. This is a fake safe. So I actually stopped searching this house in particular because it is so rare to find stuff in these houses, you know? Well, I'm talking about the bigger houses. It seems to be really rare to find stuff in. But, I mean, it's good to come around, grab keys, kill these guys, so... Yeah, nothing good. And they can spawn over here as well. On these tables. So... Yeah. Something can spawn right there, too. Same before, there's usually a guy that will spawn over here, and two over here, one to the right, one inside. On rare occasions, I will find stuff right here. I've never found anything in these chairs before. Because if something spawns, it actually spawns slightly off the bench. And Modern watches on that repeatedly before. Same with all the benches. So, right here, this guy usually has an SVD over here. Maybe he's the Mosin, but that's the guy right there. And there's an ammo box right here, too. Alright, so check these tables. And then right through this little wall of bushes right here are some benches. These, yeah, see right here, snake line. I'd say probably about a 50% chance of finding something right here on these benches. Here, wait. Generally, these are garbage houses. Just so you know, stuff can spawn on those benches. Oh wow, look at your smartphone. Alright, so now I'm going to head to the last house that I haven't done because I kind of skipped it. This house up here. So usually when you come here, there's a guy on the stairs right here. So just keep an eye out for that. If you come from up there, you can usually hit him beforehand. If you're coming in from down below, you kind of have to look at him like through this little angle. I would check this house real quick, and then we're gonna head out. Pretty good haul right. Ooh, another snake line. Pretty good haul so far. Oops. Another fake safe. Oh, it's the lamp that I highlighted. I've never found anybody inside of these places as long as they're not already opened. Oh, emerald necklace. We see how it spawns on the ground. Alright, so I'm going to check over on this far side. Heading up. Always pick up candy bars if you got room. Hey, hey. Alright, so the only guys that didn't really check were the guys over here. So I'm not really too worried about them. And sometimes when you go over there, you start to trigger more and more AI to start coming at you. So really, what's the point? So I'm just gonna head out of here, and then I'm probably gonna cut to when I'm at the base, so we can see how much I made. So. Alright, so with the power of magic, we are back at the base. So I'm going to take everything that I got and sell just about everything. Like the ammo and the vest I'm not going to sell, but everything else on this. See how much I got. Alright, so in that run, I made $20,954, again, before repairs. So, that was a pretty good run, actually. You generally don't find the titanium watches, but, honestly, like 15 grand is about an average that I'll come out of there with. I could have came out with more stuff. I could have picked up a couple extra guns and brought them out too, or kept parts on them. But, I mean, it is what it is. So, 21,000 roughly, that's a pretty good run. So, if you tag this on to the red route, which is coming up, you can make this a very lucrative run. Even just hitting up this one villa could really add to your run. As kind of like what I just got, the platinum ring and with the titanium watch, which again was above average. But the lowest I've seen there is like $650, I think, inside that purse, just cash. So good luck to you out there, and I'll see you in there. All right, everybody, I'm here at Midnight Sapphire, and I'm going to be doing specifically the red run on the map that I have created. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Groundkeeper Depot. There's a golden cache right behind here, over here. Then we're going to go to Hotel Facilities. So there's a golden cache right behind here. And then we're going to go hit up the Lakeside Villa. So there's just a bunch of high loot stuff in there. This is a relatively easy run, but you need to watch out for AI that like to hide in bushes. So it can be extremely dangerous, but also very lucrative. So Alright, so there's a guy right here. He is almost always there. Sometimes he's walking the path, but usually he's always right there. There's usually a second guy that will shoot at me the second I kill this guy. He'll either be over here, and at here, it'll shoot at you through the grass. It's pretty terrible. Every once in a while, he'll be over here, and he'll shoot at me over here. There. Alright, so when you come up here, there's usually 3 to 4 guys. Sometimes there's 2, sometimes there's 4. It's just, yeah. You also need to watch out because they like to hide along this. That's my shot. Let's come back. What I get for not trying to pay attention and do multiple things at once. Alright, so you need to look at this area too. I've found tequila here multiple times, so you can get some loot items. Here. If you're planning on doing the hotel or going over to the villa in one of the other routes, this villa over here specifically, there's a code that you need. So this is the villa code, which I'm going to write down real quick. So once you get this code will remain that code pretty much the entire server. I've never ever seen it changed until I changed servers. Same with the safe codes, which is this one. This is for the golf course, the golf club, I should say. So, and then when you get to the golf club, so you get to the office where the safe is at. The opposite desk from the safe is where the other code is at for the office inside of the hotel. It's it's okay, man. So now I got that right behind here. So keep an eye out for a guy that's usually right about here. Could be behind the bushes over here too. They will like to jump on you. Right here, buried cache is one of the golden caches. This can have very good stuff in it, or like this is, yeah, whatever. Take that. So now we're gonna move over. Now we're gonna head over to the hotel facilities where there's a golden cache right there. This road right on the other side of the fence, there's an AI that passed the road. He could be anywhere along this hill or along the road. Now jumping this fence, it can be extremely dangerous. That's pretty good. You don't see him over there or up. He goes all the way down there. So just keep an eye out for that. Also, if you die, it's a great idea to kill this guy as soon as possible. So that if you come back, you can just take this road and go back to the facilities. Alright, so there's usually quite a few guys, like 6 guys or so here. Sometimes they can come in from off the road. I like to attack you from this side. Missed all my shot. Yeah, every once in a while there'll be a guy hiding inside these barracks. It can be pretty difficult to get to, and there's usually a guy inside this building. He'll come out and shoot at you here in a second. I like to stand here and wait for him to come around the corner. Jump this fence. Also a guy that'll hide in this building too.
Found you! Keep running, asshole!
Alright, I believe that's everybody. But there are some loot that'll spawn here on the tables. Sure, loot. Let's come right through this door. It is right here, hidden in the bush. That wasn't bad. AK-19. Alright, so yeah, because they're AK-19s, they have A55 in them. We'll loot these guys real quick. Much cash or credit card. Or you can just sell them. I generally take the keys no matter what, and then when I start getting better loot is when I start dumping the keys. Alright, so now we're going to move to the Lakeside Villa. Which I believe it's the Louisa key. I'll have to check here in a second. I gotta remember which one it is. There's usually a couple guys, usually one around the gate and one down here. Right now, so that means there's probably 2 of them right there. At the second gate. Or just one. So there's also a guy that walks this path. I have never had him aggro me, just be cautious. This is the way I like to go. You can go through the front gates. You can go through the back, I don't know, whatever. This is the way I like to go so I can peek the wall. So there's a guy really close to me right here. So if you got a grenade, you could use a grenade here. Gotta bounce it off the wall. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Where the fuck are you
I
hiding?
didn't. So what you can do is just peek the wall here. Yes, I didn't kill him.
They're fucking shouting. Reloading.
Alright, let me go. Alright, so on very rare occasions, there's a guy that'll be out in the water. Just be cautious of it. Just take a look real quick. Also, out on the dock. Sometimes they're going to be out on the dock, and they can hide kind of like along here. Yeah, like that. Alright, so now I'm going to go check by the pool. I like to hang out over there. Lighting keeps changing for me. God, my aim is terrible right now. Alright, so out at the pool over here, we are here clearing. Check the tables and the barbecue and everything like that, because you can find different jewelry out here. And tequila, you can find tequila out here, snake wine, things like that. See me this time? Go ahead into the house. Alright, yeah, I was right. Louisa key. So you're looking for this key, Villa Louisa key. The Lakeside Villa key. Alright, so when coming in here, this is the way I like to come in. Check the desk or the table, because like this, diamond ring. Then I check over here, I check the coffee table, I check right here. Here. So you need to check below and above. Things can spawn on top and below. And then over here, there's usually stuff on the countertop here, which is good right now. So if you come into this back room, over here, this is where the safe is at. So you need to check up top, check the drawers, check the tables, check around the floor, the bench. Sometimes you can find watches in here and diamonds or tracking tags. And in the bathroom, check up and below and on the countertop. And then I have found platinum credit cards on the bench inside the showers. Intel? Those handcuffs get me every single time. Also really nice to have a good flashlight here, because then you can cast shadows on stuff. Kind of like that ring at the very beginning. When it's on top of the table, you could easily see the shadow of it on top of the table. I also find stuff right here at this end of the white couch. And yeah, that's mainly all the high load areas. But inside the kitchen, I have found diamond earrings on this table right here before. So make sure to check this area real quick too. There's more food always back here too. So isn't this time? Kind of surprised. Anyways, So use the key to get out in the garage. There's another room you can get into right here that has a black box and a green weapons case, or firearms box, which is usually never good, but I mean, take whatever. And here's the black box. And then, of course, an ammo container, which is not very good. So, I'm going to move on. I'm going to loot these guys that I killed, and then work my... Alright, so we made it back to base. My dog's barking. I don't know if you heard any of that. But anyways, so we made it back to base. And now we're going to figure out how much I actually made. But you can see how many keys I picked up in that short period of time. I picked up 6 keys. So key farming can be very lucrative as well, on top of everything else. Alright, so that short little run, I made $12,958. Now, it can be a lot better, and it could also be worse depending on what actually spawns in that lakeside villa. Also, inside of those golden caches, the weapons caches, the 2 that I looted, the one at the groundskeeper depot and at the hotel facilities, they can also spawn high loot items inside those containers as well, all the way up to like titanium watches, Muay Thais, the 50-year scotches, things like that. So those can be very lucrative, or you can literally roll up and it's just, 2 candy bars. So it can be very varied on what's inside. So anyways, this route can also be attached to the blue route. So you could do this route, and instead of coming back after Lakeside Villa, you go over the waterfalls, so like here. So the last place we went to was Lakeside Villa. You can literally just go over the waterfalls and add it to the blue route that I've posted as well. So, I hope you enjoyed. Have fun. Take it easy.
Shit's light, though. MP7 and ammo.
Yes, it is. Did you kill the second guy here?
No. See him.
I've seen him to the left. I've seen him down the road. I've seen him in the puddle.
I see him. I see him.
Nothing.
Right on me.
Towards me. He's dead. Wow, he only took 3 hits.
Oh, no way. This had Muay Thai in it.
That's gonna be a good run.
I know. Yes. Right when you said that.
You want to get the guy on the bridge too? You can see him from right where I'm at.
Yeah.
Jesus. I mean, I missed half the shots, but
Yeah.
nope, he got riddled.
I bet.
This is the end for you, cocksucker!
Fucking 3 shots. What?
Yeah. TQA1 and AK-74M.
Come on, is that all you got?
Oh, nice.
You know, the good thing about being light is I can move quite quickly. Oh yeah, we're supposed to change through.
Yeah, I thought about that. But, yeah.
Take the wall.
Enemies moving right.
Reloading! I've been shot! Fucker shot me! Ah! Got hit!
I hit them quite a lot.
Where's the guy? There's a guy yelling to my right.
I don't hear him, so.
He died out.
One guy by the pool. He's hit a lot.
Got the guy that ran away. Okay. I think it's clear.
Yep, I'm here. Hey, DSLR.
Oh, nice.
Found that. Oops, cell phone.
Safe is all yours. I found the watch.
Ooh.
That was it, though.
Oops, slick watch.
M2.
There's lots of water in here if you need.
Okay. I think I'm good, actually.
Alright, I'm gonna start moving out.
You still have a lot of ammo left?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot. I probably should have brought in a fourth magazine, but yeah, it's fine. Field. Don't think that's how you.
God, this is when I wish I had the bigger scope.
Alright, I'm creeping up.
Okay.
Hiding behind the trees.
Don't see anyone inside yet.
I saw one dude on the far right. He was patrolling in.
Got one inside. Did you get the other guy?
I got
the
2.
bar? Or you got okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm down. There's a guy on the patio. Well, he's actually just below the patio.
All right.
Double bleed.
I got him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hear a guy running.
You are surrounded. Just come out.
Oh, he got. God damn it. That scared the shit.
Oh my god, I can't see anything. Are you dead or just...
He was to your right. Like kind of where the other guy killed you.
I'm down. I couldn't see anything. As soon as I stood up, I got shot and I was bleeding. Everything went black and white. I'm dead.
Yeah.
So, I got riddled.
Dude, that scared me bad.
Oh, don't forget. Yeah, when I first got up, I...
Yeah, I think you were too injured. I've had that before. Yeah, I've had that too where I've like, I don't know what it is when I'm really injured, can't move. I've had it where I haven't even been able to stand up. Oh, all right. I didn't want to use that kit anyways.
Why'd you run? Why did you run that way?
I don't know.
You bringing a real gun?
Kind of. I'm bringing that short MCX.
4.6 AP on me. Got my body. My helmet and vest are destroyed. I killed the guy that killed me. Yep, done picking up these.
Take it out. Maybe there was scared of one.
Fuck you, nada!
All right, I'm back.
All right. At the golf course or the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Are you in here?
Yeah, it's me.
But you're invisible.
All right, I jumped.
Nope.
What if I vault? I vaulted.
Yep. You're
That's
alive. I see you now.
Vaulted. It's vaulting. That's what it is.
Yep. Do you want a phantom?
No.
Right. I believe I killed everybody over here.
Oh, this is gonna be.
Going to single fire.
That bang will be your grave, asshole!
Reloading.
Sorry, he was coming up on you.
Glad friendly fire's not on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I think I can catch that nade.
Got one way down there.
I got. Hey, once you get close enough, this is not bad at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I sniped the guy on the stairs. Check this box. Damn, sniping him.
Yeah, I'm good. All right, I'm waiting for you.
Up on tower, on top. See a guy, batting left and right. Dead. Alright, reload, repack.
Yep.
That guy always tries to kill me.
Yep.
In the kitchen. Reload. To left, to left. I'm dead. Did you hear him running at all?
Oh no. I'm in a coma. You down? Ah, shit.
Did you hear him running?
No.
They
I did
made
not.
zero noise.
Yeah. You get yours first. No. Anyone whistling?
What? Good.
Yeah. I gotta pack magazines up.
Cool. I got a grenade. Let them know we're here.
With my own fucking country.
Hey, there's one to the right, it sounds like.
I'm gonna watch the back.
Not done paying yet.
That's
Nice,
perfect timing.
nice.
Don't hide, bitch.
I know where you are. Come out.
That one poking.
Dude was sneaking up.
Just crawl out, man.
He's got the boss.
Come out. Don't hide, you bitch.
Moving up.
I'm in the lobby.
Alright, I'm gonna head downstairs. One far left is dead. Alright, I'm gonna reload then head downstairs.
Cover me. I'm reloading.
Fucking asshole. Stop playing.
Go around the back of the jewelry store.
I shot you first.
Alright, jewelry store's yours.
Hey, man. Or did you see something good in it already?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to go back upstairs. Make sure no one's creeping.
Like my credit card.
And I will be your grave asshole.
Still don't know where he found that Muay Thai that one time.
Just to the right of the cash register, almost on the ground, inside the shelf.
Yeah, it's not.
That's where I found it again today. Same spot.
Yeah, it's
Blends
not-
in weird. There's nothing at that corner table.
Nope, I said I'm not. Picked up another key.
Cut.
In the office.
No, I'm in the lobby.
You killed a guy at the end over here.
Yeah.
This one sucked. AP blackout for you.
credit card. Just laying on the desk. There's a phantom in here.
Ooh. I got me a watch. Not that phantom. Where was that guy at?
Don't know. Oh shit, fuck that. There's like 3 out to the right outside. A little too far.
Alright, I'm heading towards the kitchen.
Yep.
Sit back where our table is clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Respawned.
Then I'm gonna go look at the jewelry store.
Yeah. Found the candy bar next to it. Alright, I'm gonna start.
Alright.
Did you loot the kitchen?
No.
You take the mags off the pump. The ammo.
I forgot. I was moving.
Yep, you're good.
I did find the hotel office key though.
Oh, nice.
Try.
You see, Viper wants that.
Yeah. Or Smash, or Struggling Dad.
Yeah.
I think he wants to find it himself. Though.
Right, heading down.
You got a snipe up there?
Yep. I just took out one.
Did you?
Yep. Can't really see anybody else though. Guys, just about to peek here. There's 4 of them that are usually in here.
One in the garage. Oh, dude, I could not see him. He was blended in with the back of the garage.
This is why I stopped coming in here, because there's 4 of them in here, but almost no loot. Some of these guys are gone.
Delta.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm making a run for it across the bridge. Okay.
Oh, hey, it's friendlies. I just killed a couple guys over there this way.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, they were in the backyard where I was just shooting guys at. Looks like everybody up here is dead.
Should go get that purse.
Yep, that's what I'm heading to now. Gotta look outside though. Well, they looted some of these houses. There's you.
Yeah.
I'm still getting stutters.
Yeah, we should definitely jump servers after
Yeah,
that.
except we need to remember to jump servers.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, what do you think it's gonna be?
Platinum ring.
Sapphire pendant, $276.
Oh, jeez. Safe was like $500. What-
Dude, I
That's
got.
kind of crap.
I still have a ton of.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I had fun using the MCX this way. Yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the routes and the walkthroughs with them to show you where all the loot spawns are and where people are and all the good stuff. If you want to, you can come follow us on Twitch with I'm MSC Plowing or Plowing, and the other guy that was there was Pony Up or Pony Boy. So I'll put the links down below. I'll also make a link for the images as well, so you can just look them up and see how kind of we ran. So, yeah. Later.